Так, что, дамы и господа, всем добрый день. Давайте с вами продолжать. Кофеечек, по крайней мере, у меня заварен, так что погнали. Так, мы прокачали второй левел Алоха Амор, или как он там правильно называется. Теперь мы можем лутать больше ящиков. Так, поговорить, это мы и так делаем. Так. Пойдем делать задание профессора Уизли.
To stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Что у нас тут? Это же последнее базовое заклинание.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember,
Да.
now is not the time
Базовые
to
все.
ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Что за каверзные вопросы? Нет, конечно.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you've just learned, the training dummy is available.
Не, давай потом. Тут много всяких приколов.
Aloha Mora.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook.
Revelio.
And I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
По стелсу мы здесь играть не умеем, поэтому...
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Your spells glance off of me.
Confringo.
Let's get this over. Much too slow. Why drag this out longer than necessary? I'll snap that one. That's your best. That was pitiful. I've been...
Surely you can see that!
Rather unwise coming.
Confringo!
Glaciers. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Revelio.
Ну, мощно. Просто... Толпу дров с собой снес. Как я его пропустил?
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Incendio.
Здорово, пацаны.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus, Defendo, Confringo,
Nice try.
Potato,
Stupid.
You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus,
Don't have time for this.
Defendo, Stupid one. Expelliarmus, Confringo,
Get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
Defendo, Expelliarmus. And the fun is over.
Revelio. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio. For better or for worse.
Я вот хотел сделать.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Я думал, он перепрыгнет нормально. Ты ж, по идее, должен перепрыгнуть.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Вот. И раз должно быть так же.
Revelio.
А как вниз попасть? Много всяких приколов интересных.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
How's afraid to fight?
Expelliarmus, Glacius, Confringo.
I won't rest.
Defendo.
Rependo. Incendio. Reparo. Expelliarmus.
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Glacius.
Get away with that.
Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Not sure what I did to deserve that. How many of Ranrock's loyalists?
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
А чё с тобой
Could be the
произошло?
hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo. Revelio.
That bridge is
Confringo.
days. Not sure
Revelio.
what I did to deserve that.
Reparo.
Почему такой акцент на паука, не понятно. А, прислад уровня, наконец.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Помоги рыбке. Я пойду там пока гоблином позанимаюсь.
Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Confringo.
Ой, я забыл.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Ну иди ты быстрее, блядь, тебя ветки пиздят.
Revelio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
we've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Здорово, мужчина.
Let's get this over with. I'll get seems your art, isn't it?
Expelliarmus!
Да ладно, я захилиться не успел. Что я вообще забыл про то, что у меня как бы жизнь есть, мне надо за ними следить. Да ладно, блядь. Еще и отсюда. Надо, короче, повнимательнее быть, что я на расслабосе каком-то. Бафнуться нечем. Ну, хавайте тогда. Просто. Так, блядь, что там стоишь, а?
We're not finished yet. Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. You always had a lucky shot. Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacius. Confringo.
Так, меня достал. Ну-ка иди отсюда.
Revelio. You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio.
Now,
Confringo.
crown in peace. Not sure what I did to deserve a rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Incendio. Confringo.
Wasn't expecting forgetting that.
Revelio.
Так. Какие-то записочки.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of
Sebastian,
this
I
mystery.
think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Так, тут мы все забрали, посмотрели. Да. То есть нам надо сюда.
Lumos.
А как то попасть? А, блядь, надо с кем-то сначала пообщаться. А ты как бы где вообще? Почему тебе на
If
карте
the
не видно?
triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Что-то мы с ним поругались, да, по ходу дела? Так, надо потом еще по поводу яичка говорить, да? Побежали к этому гоблину.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel...
I was all...
So what you try?
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Нормальненько у нас так отправил. А давай вот сюда вот. Здесь как раз у нас есть пару квестиков.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Armeet. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off.
Пока похоже
I
просто
imagine
на
certain
вой.
dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lord Cock.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
Яички нам не нужны, у нас так дохерища. Плюс мои.
The door is looking at us.
Давай, чернокнижник. Или нам не сюда? Наоборот, сюда.
Revelio.
Опять что ли забаговалось? Мой метки не вижу.
What are our meet and I to do again?
Remain unseen to pass through the enchanted doorway to the mine. Once inside, study any plans you may find.
Невидимыми.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Странно, что она не отмечается на карте.
I'll be quiet.
Надо повнимательнее читать задания.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine.
Revelio.
It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate
Accio.
with steam. Interesting.
Incendio. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. Revelio.
I need to get across this gap somehow.
Accio.
Such arrogance.
Магию с братишкой выбрался.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Who's that? Watch your step round here. Who's that? What's a shoe?
Так, понятно.
Just you wait till I'm on stage.
Со стелсом у нас по-прежнему проблемы.
Back this way. What's a human? There.
Expelliarmus.
That was meant for me.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Easily like kill spells glance off of me.
Defendo. Confringo.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
We're being watched. By a door.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Все имя себе надо перезапуститься, потому что что-то... Что-то лагает неприятно.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
It's only following orders.
Revelio. Revelio.
Так, что-то там внизу, да, пропустили?
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Как здесь оказался? А, я понял. Ладно. Базару Зиру.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Expelliarmus.
Up for a bit of time! You got
Leviosa.
You think this is funny?
Repulsor.
Expelliarmus.
Lumos. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Expelliarmus.
Lumos. Protego.
Что-то еще туда есть? А,
You won't stop me.
Repulsor.
Expelliarmus. Before you were born. Was that your best? I'll bury you in the deepest spot.
а что ж такое-то, а?
You can't stop me. Not quite. Expelliarmus. That was meant for me. You are postponing the inevitable. Expelliarmus. Easily died.
Oh, this really is too much. Stake. Another schematic. What are they Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty.
Блять, опять эти кусты вонючие.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Flipendo. Incendio.
Incendio.
One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Your spells glance off of me.
Not quite. One less human to worry about. That's your best.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Are you quite finished?
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I'll get you for this!
Placing. Defender. Expelliarmus.
You can't stop us!
Places. Confringo.
That was meant for me. Put me down!
А, ну попей-ка водички.
Easily diving. Prepare to
I won't rest.
You can stop me.
Truly.
Expelliarmus.
Is that it? You call that spell?
Places. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Все закончились.
Revelio.
Так, нам туда, да? Конечно, сначала все соберем. А, отсюда пришли.
Revelio.
Так, вроде сюда собрали. Ладно. На 2 монетки мы забьем.
Accio.
Так, глазастая дверь.
Incendio. Accio.
Что она дает? Она что-то открыла. А, все, я понял, что она открыла.
Revelio.
Don't think I found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Сейчас продолжим. Или это куда-то мы совсем не туда пришли?
Aloha Mora.
Так,
Revelio.
очередная какая-то шляпа. Там у нас что-то там тоже есть. А, там к началу показали. Нам пока сюда не надо. Так, где лифт?
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
А, вот теперь мне, по всей видимости, нужно туда, да? Да. Чуть-чуть поспешил.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Ой. Так. Давай тут сразу сделаем.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. I hope Professor Fig...
I believe my next room upgrade to be even more...
Incendio! Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Так, а где еще одна?
Revelio.
Раз.
Confringo.
Ага. Она самая короткая, нужно последнюю очередь зажигать.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Welcome back.
Здоровье.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
You wouldn't catch me keeping one.
Why not? I think it's nice
Revelio.
to look back on old diaries and see what you were doing in the past.
I keep a diary.
Это в той стороне.
Oh, well, of course you keep it in a safe place.
Судя по всему, где-то надо мной, да?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Где-то там.
Revelio.
Revelio.
А потом найду. Почему он на бегу не может доставать?
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible.
Здоров.
I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
Вообще на жопе
And
повыскакивали.
thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Ага, я
When I
колдовать, да, не
witness
могу.
what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding.
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Не то, что идет, прям бежит.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster, here. What could he want?
I wonder almost daily why I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Нормально, что мы здесь сути сейчас наведем.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Почему здесь двери не
If you
сразу
must
открываются?
speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Так. Скорее задание Министерства магии, я по нему не скучаю. Наверное, в его стиле будет ответить вот так.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Perhaps as hard a worker as...
Screw!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master, does remember it.
Здесь мы должны угадать, да, про чистоту крови.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Будь здоров.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Тебе по гастроэнтерологу сходить, что-то совсем разрыгался. Плохо дело.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth and I'll not say a word more. I won't give up.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Revelio.
Так, она где-то тут, да? Прям совсем рядом.
Levioso.
I've seen you in Hogwarts. You're a conqueror with those mandrakes. Last week.
Revelio.
И еще где-то здесь есть. Капец, блин, а сколько их здесь насыпано?
Alohomora. Revelio.
Не здесь.
Incendio. Revelio.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Не, нету минутки, отстань.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Сидим где-то наверху, да?
Revelio.
Ага, совсем близко.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Туда меня не пускают.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Так, это где-то внизу было. Да, где-то здесь. Вот она. Иди сюда. Блин, заставляют меня по лестницам бегать. Вроде бы магическая школа.
Revelio. Toujours pure.
Че, прям с первого раза выговорил? Савчук.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Я пока делаю квест не смогу, да?
That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
Как будто бы она где-то наверху, да? Ладно.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Вау.
You must move swiftly
Прям
and
прикольная
cautiously.
локация.
Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Блин, прям вообще угар.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
Ну, ты свалишь оттуда или нет?
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Чуть-чуть поспешил. Так, я надеюсь, не с самого начала идти.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Так, сначала вот это должен пройти.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Curious me. I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Я думал, что мы их будем искать прям по каким-то отдельным
This is the
квестам.
way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Не думал, что они сюжет какие
You
предметы
have
несут.
outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Так, а что ты не берешься? А, все, беру.
I've never felt such power. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Есть что-нибудь?
Revelio.
Revelio.
На самом деле, это, кажется, самая прикольная локация. Ай.
Bombarda. Repulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Repulsor. Descender. Defender.
Чекер с собой. Давай, иди сюда. Нет, ты издеваешься?
Protego. Bombarda. Repulsor. Bombarda. Repulsor. Protego. Defender. Bombarda. Repulsor. Defender. Protego. Stupid. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. 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 Repulsor. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Repulsor. Defender. Descendo. Defender. Descendo. Repulsor. Bombarda.
Так, сколько тебе жить-то можно, да? Все, ты успокоился? Или мы с тобой еще будем драться потом? Что здесь, камень силы?
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Dear, sweet Neve.
I can't believe she's dead. We won't be the same without her.
Ну и что ты лыбишься? Драться будешь, нет? Сыпло.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Иду я, иду, не смотри на меня так.
But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.